welcome to the Great American Campout, brought to you by Ambler EarthFest Presents and the Ambler Arboretum of Temple University. I'm Jim Duffy, co-coordinator of Ambler EarthFest. So what is the Great American Campout, you ask? Well, the National Wildlife Federation's Great American Campout is a celebration of camping as a way to connect with nature and wildlife. Now, we would love to have you all on campus right now to tent camp and explore the outdoors together as we have in recent years. Unfortunately, due to current circumstances, we can't do that. The health and safety of our campus visitors is our top priority. So we're doing the next best thing. We're bringing the camp out to you. The National Wildlife Federation's campout theme this year is Camp In, Camp Out, Camp On. There's never been a better time to safely and responsibly connect with nature. Pitch a tent or build a fort from the comfort of your home. Grab your gear and head to the backyard or an open park. No matter where you are, take some time to enjoy the nature that connects us all. Rather than a day or a weekend, through this website, we're going to be celebrating the Great American Campout all summer and fall long. Do you know how to use a field guide? Well, you will. How about identifying plants? We've got you covered on that too. From backyard astronomy to hammock camping, from why a firefly glows to why it's important to leave nature the way you found it. We are going to be sharing essential information, tips on camping, hiking, and exploring the world around you. Oh yes, and there will be s'mores. We couldn't do this without the help of a lot of friends. We'd like to thank our event partners and content contributors: the Delaware Valley chapter of the Appalachian Mountain Club, the Delaware Valley Amateur Astronomers, the Philadelphia Insectarium and Butterfly Pavilion, the National Wildlife Federation, Leave No Trace, Pro Ranger Philadelphia, and the Temple University Kinesiology Department. Now grab your camping gear, get your hiking stick, and get out and explore the outdoors. It's time for the Great American Campout. Now here's Kathy Salisbury, director of the Ambler Arboretum, with a welcome of her own. Oh, and there's a few more folks who'd like to welcome you too. Thank you for joining us.
Hi everyone, welcome to EarthFest Presents, the Great American Campout, presented by the Ambler campus of Temple University and the Ambler Arboretum and EarthFest. And I'm welcoming you all to our summer Great American Campout. And though spaces are limited of where we can go camp in parks and in the wild right now, we can always enjoy our backyard. And so I'm welcoming you from my camping hammock in my backyard, where I really like to spend time, but I also camp in my hammock. And the reason why we think this is so important to be a part of the Great American Campout is because camping presents a lot of opportunities, and it's a lot of fun too. And so when I was thinking about camping and why it's so great and why I think it's so important and why normally we would be welcoming campers to the Arboretum to camp right there on the grounds in the gardens, is I was thinking about a number of things. And so I was thinking about the word camp. And so I was thinking about the letter C, camp. So camping helps create connections, and camping has a great community. And so you create connections with other people who like to camp. You create connections with experts who want to help you learn how to camp better. You create connections with people who are on the trails hiking or are camping next to you. And there's a community of campers out there that are willing to help you, to help figure out new tips and tricks and safety issues and how to weather bad storms and all kinds of things that you might have questions about. There are campers out there who are willing to help you do that. And so camping builds connections to nature, to the environment, to other people. And also there's a great community of campers out there that do all different types of camping. And so if you're interested in doing camping, there's somebody out there who can help you do that. So A of camping, camp is full of activities. So there's all kinds of things that you can do while you're camping. So you can, I know I learned how to play lots of different card games while I was camping with my family. And we always went hiking or horseback riding or swimming. All of those things are associated with camping. I've been camping by kayak and camping by canoe. I've been stargazing while I was camping. So there's a number of activities that can add to the adventure of camping. And so when you do venture out, look to see what else is available where you're camping. There's tons to do. And then there's, if you go to a state park or a national park, oftentimes there's rangers there who help you and present programs. And I've been to programs presented by rangers on mushrooms and wildlife and all kinds of topics that I don't know much about. And so you learn more too while you're out camping. So there's a ton of stuff to do. So there's connection and community and activities. There's memories. If you know those times where something happened and it just made you laugh so much, and even every time you think about it now, you still laugh, you can make those kinds of memories camping. You can make new friends camping. I once camped next to a couple who had just retired. They had closed up their house and they were out for a year and exploring in a renovated van. And so they were going from state park to state park camping. And years later, they were rolling around again, and I was able to invite them to stay at my house and have breakfast, and it was just nice to reconnect with them. So you can make friends and make lots of memories. So some of those funniest moments where I just continue to laugh about it, thinking about it, happened while I was camping. And so since I'm in my hammock here, I'll tell you one of them. I was sleeping in my hammock, and I'm awoken by something scurrying down the tree above the straps where my hammock is attached. And so I'm waiting to see what's going to happen, and I'm a little curious. It's still dark. It's just starting to get light out, like just starting to get bright, but no birds are singing yet or anything. And I just hear this little scurry, and all of a sudden, this thing that was scurrying down the tree is in my hammock with me in my sleeping bag. And I have this sleeping bag that you can just tuck in. And so I took my sleeping bag and I flung it across the way off of me, and I saw a chipmunk flying through the air. And so I'm not sure what that chipmunk was trying to do or trying to take a shortcut, but I think I scared it as much as it scared me. But I was okay, and it was hilarious, and I laugh now just thinking about it. So there's all kinds of memories that you can make while camping. So we have community, and we have connections, and we have activities, and we have memories. And finally, we have preservation. And so by getting to know your environment, by getting to know the world around you, by getting to know the names of the plants and the animals, by getting less scared to go out and explore them, by building confidence and getting out and hiking and going camping and finding new places to explore, we also become closer to the environment. And the closer we are, the more we want to protect it, the more we understand it and its value and its ecosystem services, and the more we do to work to help save it so that future generations can enjoy it the way we do, so that future generations can make those connections, build those communities, have those activities, make those memories, and continue to preserve. And so that's why we think it's really important that we are a part of this Great American Campout, and we're so happy you're joining us here. Enjoy!
Thank you for joining us for the Temple University Ambler EarthFest Presents Great American Campout 2020. We hope you're exploring your own backyard this year, and we can't wait to see you on campus next year.
Welcome to the Great American Campout.
Hi, welcome to the Great American Campout from the Delaware Valley Amateur Astronomers.
Hi, welcome to the Great American Campout from the Appalachian Mountain Club.
Welcome to the Great American Campout from the Philadelphia Insectarium and Butterfly Pavilion.
Welcome to Temple Ambler's Great American Campout. We love to camp, even when it rains.
Welcome to the Great American Campout.
Welcome to Temple Ambler's Great American Campout. Welcome to the Great American Campout.
Welcome to EarthFest Presents Great American Campout. Have fun.
Welcome to the Great American Campout.
It's the Great American Backyard or Rooftop Campout 2020.